Up, Aries? This is your hermit mode reading. All right, we're going to tie up some loose ends before the end of the year and going into the next year. Welcome to Behind the Black Veil, where we get a more intimate look at the mysteries of our lives. Hang on, I got to fuck with the mic. All right. There's many layers. You know what it is. I'm going to just get right into it. Let's go on a journey. Let's go on the hermit's journey for Aries, wrapping it up for 2022. Here's the forest. It's all over your life. You want to get away from this frequency. You want to get away from this experience or this location. Here's what's up in your face. It's distracting you, or it's in your head, or it's in your heart, whatever. It's distracting you. All right. Here's the darkness. It's making it hard for you to really get your bearings around this whole forest trees situation. Okay. Here's your light. Here's some advice to wrap it all up once and for all and for good. And moving forward, putting our best foot forward on the new path right here. All right, fantastic. Forest. Okay. All right. Mutual admiration with God. Child of God status. Okay. What about it? Let's go into it. What about it is the forest? Take too long. It take too long. Okay. So God is taking too long, and God tends to take too long in your estimation. I totally understand. I understand. You know what I mean? I understand. Especially when you have that God of War energy in you. You know, there's a place for that. There's a reason why. You feel me? Right. Because angels can kick your ass. Right? They're well known for that. They're like the military. Am I right? Exactly. So you may be having some challenges around softening your energy, and doing what pleases God. You know what I mean? So there may be a need to temper that fiery war energy. You know what I mean? Let's find out more, because war can be holy, as we well know. Shout out to the Middle East. All right, fantastic. Um, the trees, what's distracting you? Oh, obligation. Obligation, but you have to run the empire, and sometimes motherfuckers, if you making omelets, you know what you need to do. Right? I totally get it. Okay, but here's the thing. So your war energy is on the man level, on the meaning the human level. God would like you to be a warrior for God. Yeah, yeah. Because here's the big picture. God is behind it all. You got to do what God is behind. Okay, God got to be behind your war energy. You see what I'm saying? In order for you to get this child of God insurance plan right here, where you get what you want because you're a child of God, and that's it. You just walk in, show your card. Oh, child of God, here you go. What did you need? Type of thing. So, so you gotta upgrade your insurance. Is what you gotta do right about now. So this is not about putting the war energy away so much, where that fiery conflict energy is, but it's about doing it for the right reasons. The right reasons. Okay, and so you can get your insurance, because people need benefits when they get a job. Hello? Right. Money's not enough. You need insurance. Okay, so when you do and meet your obligations, all goes well. When you don't, you can fall from the throne. So you see what I'm saying? So your God of War energy, you could be switched out for another person to represent that. So that's what you're making sure that you don't have to tussle with that anymore, because you have the right insurance. Okay, that's what you need. You need to just get the clearance for the war energy, and I get the sensation from this, especially since we have to have patience in this card. Gotta have patience. And I know that's a thing. Like, side note, I have my own experiences with, God is taking too long. I gotta do something. And it's like, no, you really don't. You really don't. Like, let God handle it. It's better. It really is. It's better. So Meet your obligations, all will be well, but that's distracting you. All right, so power down about that for a moment, and let's get into the insurance office on this thing. Here's the darkness, all right, because we got to be able to read the contract, all right? Soulmate contracts, by the way. Yeah, right, confusing language, exactly. You know, like with all the contracts, right? So here's the thing, you have to follow your instincts because you can trust God. You can go ahead and sign on the dotted line. Now, granted, God will shock you with some of the fine print. There's no question, because that's how fine print works. But at the same time, you're not expected to understand. You know, you might read it and it's English, but you still don't understand what the hell it's trying to say. Am I right? Because they be writing these fine print contracts in English. But how come nobody that speaks English can understand it? Right. So you got to follow your instincts. That's it. You know, in the dark. All right? Because I'm going to get the sensation that war is dark. So we can't then turn the lights on, right? Okay? Not over there. We'll turn them on over here. As we're walking away, the lights can come on. But as you're going through the process, it's dark and it's not for no reason. Okay? There's nothing wrong with you, or there's nothing wrong with the dark. It's supposed to be dark so you can, you know, come and go undetected. You feel me? Here, follow your instincts. Okay? Trust them. Trust God. See, when you work for God, you can follow your instincts and trust them. You see what I'm saying? All right, let's get to the light. Oh, look. Sitting prettily. Hello? That's right. That's your sister from right across the zodiac there. Libra. You got to get your Libra juice popping. All right? Get with your sister across the zodiac right there and learn how to sit prettily. Hello? Right. Because that's what you could do now. Okay? Emperor figure, Empress figure. Do you feel me? Get into position. Right here. All right? Get into position. She is confident that she is loved by God. That's what you need. You need that level of confidence. You know, especially since you feel obligated. You feel like, okay, I got to do it. I got to solve the problem. I got to be the one. I got to do this or whatever. You know what I mean? And what you got to do is only what God tell you to do. All right? And in between time, you can sit prettily. Okay? That's how things will become clear to your sight. You see how she's peeking over the fan? She's peeking over the fan, looking with eyes of love, right? Because the bottom line is, hey, no matter what happens here, no matter what I see or don't see, no matter what happens because I was sitting prettily over here, I'm a divine child of God. I know that. And I could sit prettily. Do you feel me? You got to start living out those insurance benefits. That's the light. Okay? Confident that God loves you. Self-esteem. Root yourself down in it. Okay? Because you don't have to do what the emperor is doing unless you're an emperor. Okay? And even so, if you are an emperor in real life, you know, like a masculine, you need to cultivate the femininity within because it will produce the information that you need. So you have to know how to inhale and exhale. Do you feel me? You got to let the ebb and the flow happen because even emperors need to sit down prettily sometime. Do you feel me? And be served. Just saying. All right. Yes. A clear road. Here is the guidance. Walk away. Walk away. Clear road. Do what thou wilt. Shall be the whole of the law. Guided by the Spirit. Then you can come up with ideas. Then you can institute changes and things of that sort because your ideas and your inklings and your instincts are informed by the divine. And that's what's going to clear your path. That's what's going to clear your path. So if you feel like something is blocking your path, taking too long, delayed, where's my insurance benefits? It's because God is waiting for you to sit down prettily and act like you know that you're loved. You feel me? Act like you know that you're loved. Once you do that, You'll get a line of sight that allows you to see your way clear. So you can walk away from what's delaying you. Walk away from whatever other ideas you had about what you got to do and what you're obligated to do. God will show you what you're obligated to do while you're sitting there confidently, waiting for God to disclose your next mission, and then you can go on it. Get ready is the sensation that I'm getting right here. Get ready for the new shit and for the next shit. Okay? Instead of being all in this obligation energy. Got to take care of everything energy. Feel me? Let somebody else make the omelets for a while. Okay? Fantastic. And you go to IHOP. All right? Look at here. Empress. I said empress. Empress. Empress figure. Emperor figure. Come on now. This is the road forward. Sitting on the throne. This your new position. This your new position. Sitting on the throne. Protecting the throne. Faithful. Complete faithfulness. Complete devotion to love. Oh boy. Okay, so you got to connect some thread between you and your sister here across the zodiac. You got to connect the thread, look like here. And that thread is the confidence. That thread is the self-esteem. You feel me? Because war is distracting. War is distracting, and it's loud, and it's dark, and it's chaotic. You know what I'm saying? So you need to get into the quiet, restore yourself, and do that on a regular basis. Matter of fact, you need to live there at this point. You need to live there. All right? So plug into your sister here and get some of her calm down juice. Get some of her calm down juice, because that's where you need to be living at, on the throne. On the throne. And then we can dare somebody. You feel me? Then we could dare somebody from the throne. From the throne. We're not going to get hype. Not at all. Okay, we're going to let the Creator take care of it. Let's get some clarification on that. How does Aries sit upon that throne? Like this. Justice. Come on now. I said your sister Libra from across the zodiac. Didn't I say that? Justice. Balance. Okay? You get too distracted with war energy, and then you forget to balance. You know what I mean? Because that's what war does. You know what I'm saying? It's not strange. That's what war does. So you have to make sure, you know, to be like, okay, that's enough. It's time for me to sit on the throne now. And know that you can. And you got it like that. Because read the contract I'm getting. Okay? Read the contract. You don't have to understand everything, but get the bullet points. You know? Get the bullet points. Get hype. You know, do that for 6 months. Bang. Power down for 6 months. You know, that sort of thing. You know? Get the bullet points. You don't have to know all the details. Follow your instincts. Right? Like, you know what? I'm feeling tired. You know, I've been at war for a while. I think I'm going to go hang out in the main throne room for a while. You know, if you need me, holla at me. I'll be in the central hall. You dig what I'm saying? So, follow your instincts, all right? That sounds good. That sounds good. And that's how you can go forward. Look for the balance. Look for the balance point. And that's how you should function going forward this year. That's going to put you in an excellent position to be resting and chilling on your throne beautifully. All right? Fantastic. Listen, I hope that information helped y'all out there. All right? For more deep-ass readings, like, share, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell on your way out. Pick up a copy of Discriminating Wisdom. Over at Amazon, make sure you're out here discriminating wisely. And I will see you again here soon, Aries, behind the black veil.